perhaps nobody was more disappointed than Adam Schiff in the outcome of the Mueller investigation. He has said for 2 years that he had evidence that there was collusion, and that turned out to not be the case. So what do you make of this story tonight, that there was some interaction between this whistleblower and his office?
Well, I'd say first, I'm not surprised, Martha, but let's get some facts on the table, because I know you and your audience, you like facts. We first learned about this about 3 weeks ago on a late Friday night press release that was multiple pages long, multiple paragraphs long. We got that, Republicans received that press release, and we said, what on earth is going on here? All of you in the press got this. Why is this being pumped up this big? A few days later, after a briefing, Schiff briefs us a little bit on this and claims he doesn't know exactly what this is, but it must be really important. I mean, those are just two sets of facts that clearly he's trying to pump up and promote this story. And now we find out that, yeah, because his staff knew about it ahead of time. And look, the thing that's still not clear is when did they actually find out about it? But we still don't have a date. When did this whistleblower actually start talking to the Democrats on the Intelligence Committee?
Yeah,
and it would have been very easy just to tell us. And
yeah.
He had multiple opportunities to tell us.
I mean, in this environment, it's obvious that everything is going to come out. There is an intense amount of focus on all sides of this equation. So obviously, it would have been easier, I think, to say, yeah, they contacted us. We told them exactly what to do. That's what they're saying now. But it raises the question, because he was asked this several times. So why did he say no so many times when that turns out to not be the case here? I want to ask you a little bit about what's going on.
I think things were leaking. I think things were leaking, Martha, because we began to get rumors. If you look at Schiff's tweets, so this was probably an easy way to get this out, so they probably copped up to it. But what you have to remember is the whistleblower is supposedly going to come and talk to us. I mean, we've already got the questions for the whistleblower, and question 1 through 10 is, who did you talk to? When did you talk to them? So the whistleblower, better be careful when he comes in to make sure he tells us the truth and have the exact dates.
Do you think that person is a spy? Do you think that person is? What do you think? What's your take? And what would you call that person other than a whistleblower?
I would say this from reading the complaint. If this person is a supposed intelligence officer, intelligence officers are trained to have not only firsthand sources, but multiple firsthand sources that can corroborate the evidence, right? So this intelligence person knows this. Well, that's not what's in the complaint. It's all hearsay.
Yeah.
There was no firsthand evidence. And so to me, this is clearly somebody, I don't even believe this whistleblower actually wrote this complaint, because it's written in a way that reads exactly like the Steele dossier. Which, for your viewers, I think they know, the Steele dossier was the Clinton paid-for dirt that led us to round one of the Russia hoax.
All right, so what are you suggesting there? I mean, the president said today that he thinks that Adam Schiff had a hand in writing that actual complaint. But is there any evidence to back that up?
No, but look, it's looked like from at least the stories that were written early about this, okay, that are from known Russia hoax writers, okay, journalists, okay, then retweeted out by Democrats on the committee. Now we learn the Democrats on the committee knew about it. So it has all the markings of the Russia hoax.
All right.
Secondly, don't forget the whole ICIG and his explanation for how the regulations got changed just a week before the whistleblower came in, and actually didn't get changed online until they were asked by the press. I think the ICIG, I suspect that he had to know something too.
Well, there's a story in the Federalist that says that the rules did change on that. There's been a lot of back and forth on that. They're claiming now it was just a clarification of something that was already in place that they wanted to make clear. We'll see where that whole thing goes. Congressman Nunes, thank you very much. Good to see you tonight.
Thanks, Martha.
Joining me now is Hogan Gidley, Principal Deputy Press Secretary. Thank you for